Hi everybody, today I'm gonna be showing you how I use this NYX Wonder pencil that I recently picked up. I think maybe like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've been using it and playing around with it, and I actually really like this thing. I think this is great for beginners because it's like really easy to blend out and it's not that dark. So it's the shades are kind of pretty light. They run light. Mine is in the color Deep Profound. There are 4 colors that they have. There's light, medium, this one, and then universal. So I got mine at Ulta, and I was able to, they have testers there, so I was able to like test them out on the back of my hand. And the one that was supposed to be for my skin tone was medium, but that was actually too I thought it was too light for me because the highlight shade was really white, and I was like, I don't want it that bright, that intense as for my highlight. So I went with this one. I'm gonna show you. This is the contour side, and here's a swatch of that. And then this is the highlight side, and there's a swatch of that. I don't know if you guys can see, but I thought this was perfect. But this is, yeah, more for like darker skin tones, which I don't know, I like this. I thought this was a better color option for me. In the video I'm gonna show you how I use this NYX Wonder Stick. I do recommend it. I think it's really easy to use. It's really easy to blend out, and the contour it gives you, it's more of a natural contour. So you could even make it, if you want a sharp contour, you can also achieve that with this. And it was only $12 at Ulta, but if you have that coupon, you can use that coupon and it'll be cheaper. What I use to set it, and it's like the more affordable contour look. So if you want to get those cheekbones, if you want to get a slimmer nose, whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve with this. So if you want to see how I get that done, please keep watching. Thank you. So I just applied my foundation. I used the L'Oreal True Match in W4. So first what I do is I start with the contour shade. I draw the lines of where I want my contour. So I'm gonna do my cheekbones, and I suck in my face. We got that one there. And you don't want to bring it in too all the way to your mouth, because then it's gonna look like, I don't know, it's gonna look weird. You want to stop like right, I always stop when I'm looking straight, like where the beginning or the end of my eyeballs start. That's where I stop. On the sides of my forehead right here, I don't need to put that much up here. And then I do them on the sides of my nose. I don't do it on the side, I do it like on the top, just so my nose can look slimmer. And I bring it into my eyebrow right there, and that's pretty much where I contour. I really don't do it here, just because I think I have like a smaller jaw, so I'm not gonna contour that area. But if you have a wider set jaw and you want to make the illusion of bringing it in, then you can go ahead and put that under here also. Or if you have like a double chin or something going on down here, you can also put that down there. And then I blend it out with my beauty blender. When I first got it, I tried blending this out with a brush, and I used like one of these brushes, but I felt like when I blended it out, it kind of like the product just disappeared, like it wiped away real easily. So then I just do it with this instead. because when you're contouring, you don't want to move all this product around. You just want it to stay in that area. So you're just gonna pat it. And then I'm gonna add some Fix Plus because my sponge is kind of drying up. You can see that the line is it's kind of still there, but it's more blended out. So the other side. Everybody has like a different way of contouring. Everybody has their own style or whatever works best for them, and this is what I found works best for me. So not everybody's gonna do it the same way. And then I just bring it along the temples just so it all looks blended out, so you just don't have like patches of darkness on your face, so it all kind of blends together. Basically it's like just the perimeter of your face. And then I like to do the contour first before the highlight, because if I, let's say, were to bring this contour way down too far, I can always go back, go in with the highlight and sharpen up that line, because I do like that sharp contour look. So that's what I try to go for. I'm just gonna draw a line right under the contour line I did and other areas of my face that I want to stand out. So this is where I add the highlight on my face, and I always do it around the mouth because being Hispanic or even other cultures, like I know Mediterranean women, we have like this darkness around this area, and you never want this area to look dark just because, you know, you might look like you have a beard or something or a mustache. So I always highlight this area right here. So you can see now that sharp kind of sharpness right here, that's from the contour. You can see it more on this side just because there's like more light shining in on this side from my window, but it's pretty much the same. I didn't add it here because I usually like to do this part with my concealer just so I can get my dark circles that I have. If you don't have creasing, you can use this also in this area, just like the upside down triangle here, and that's gonna do the same thing that I basically did here, just highlight that area. So after I do that, then I go in and I do my highlight for under my eyes. So I'm gonna be using the MAC Pro Longwear NC30. So I'm just gonna tap that right under here. And I actually like to do one eye first and then set it with my powder just so it doesn't crease on me. And then I do the next eye, but for the video I'm just gonna do it like this. And then I take it all the way up here, so you can see the contour comes out even more. To set under my eye, I'm gonna use the Anastasia contour palette, this brush right here, and I'm gonna use the yellow shade. It's called Banana, and I'm just gonna set my under eye concealer just for that creasing. For the rest of the face, I'm gonna use a BH palette, just because I want this video to be like an affordable way to contour your face. But the BH palette also has a yellow shade in there that you can use. So this is the yellow shade I was telling you about that you can set under your eyes. These are the two contour shades in here. If you can see, this one, they're both brown, but this one has like a grayish undertone, or it's more of a cool brown. This is more of a warmer brown. So the way you use this is you would use this shade right here to like make the lines, to kind of like sculpt out your face of where you want the shadow to be on your face. So if you want to create cheekbones, you would place the cooler tone right, like you would make a line right here. You would blend it out with this shade right here, with this shade. This is the contour shade and this is the bronzing shade. So this shade is just gonna warm up your face. It's gonna look like you've been, you know, sitting in the sun for, I don't know, half an hour or something. So you're gonna look, it's just gonna give you like a sun-kissed glow. So you don't want to really contour your face with this. I mean, you can, but do it very lightly. But this is mainly to warm up your face and make it look like bronzed up. And this is to create those shadows. As you can tell, there's like a big difference between both of them. Some NYX Wonder Pencil, obviously this is a cream products. So whenever you have cream products on your face, you want to set them with powder so they don't move or go anywhere, or so they don't rub off. That's why you would use this on top of that. So I'm gonna dip it in this shade here, in the like grayish looking shade, and I'm just lightly brushing it on my cheek, under my cheekbone. I don't know if you can see that. Like you want to do this very lightly because you don't want everything moving all over the place. So if you can see that line there, that's what I just created with this with the cooler shade, the contouring shade. I like to also do it, contour my nose. I use an angle brush like this. This is also what I use for my eyes. This is just to make my nose look skinnier. So then I'm gonna go back in with the brush. I added this contour to kind of blend this out a little. So just like that. So I have this line here, here, and then up here. So to blend all that out, or kind of like blur it, I would use this shade right here and just slightly go over it back and forth. Next, I'm gonna add my blush. I'm gonna use this one. This one right here. Then I like to take some of the highlight shade and take it on my ring finger and just add it to my Cupid's bow.